for Cogliano. At point position once again for Manson. Swinging on around. The long wristers jabbed away by Kemper.
And this zone time all caused by one little giveaway by the Caps at top of the circle. And now they're reeling in their own zone. They got to secure the puck and get it out. Last year, not only the Stanley Cup, but a regular season to remember. 56-19-7 for the guys in white.
Aube-Kubel, a former Avalanche with a wrister that's turned away. The Avalanche with Darcy Kemper now stationed in D.C. Caps rocking the red at home. Stepping in. The feed for Gustafsson, lets it fly! Turned away, Georgiev was out there to challenge.
Quality opportunity, right side of the screen. Defenseman Gustafsson steps in. Beautiful play by Eller. And it looked like it clanged the post on the outside of the post. Not sure the goaltender Georgiev got any part of that.
Nick Jensen, who has a tally this season that came on the road to Jersey. Centering pass to beauty. Georgiev made a sparkling stop there on Johansson. Renewing acquaintances. Georgiev stonewalling Johansson. Avalanche get it set. McCarr from the outside. Wrister deflected just off the inside of the post from Rantanen. MacKinnon, seam pass. Rantanen buzzes that one off the outside of the goal.
That's all he does on this power play. That's why he's got 11 goals and 25 points this season. He's all over the extra man.
Rantanen fires, pad save. Kemper, big rebound. Skated to safety by Lars Eller. Yeah, that was slick. That looked a lot like Sidney Crosby. Will deflect pucks in Pittsburgh. Georgiev answers a long-range wrister. Washington, Vancouver, and Arizona are the only two teams that are idle. Off the draw, Carlson with a rocket stop. And Georgiev made the save there on the rebound as well. Georgiev thwarting Ovechkin. Cale Makar slowing the tempo. MacKinnon, feed Rantanen, backside. That's broken up. Follow-up chance, Lehkonen. Didn't get it past Kemper. It's still loose. Settle it down, work it up top. Rantanen finds MacKinnon off the head fake. McKinnon's rocket blocked down by Van Riemsdyk. 22 seconds left in the period. One-timer! A blast to the corner. They score. Makar.
80 seconds and a half of zone time. The Caps made some valiant efforts in front of their netminder. Chris passes at the end. Top of the screen. Makar's just looking like Ovechkin on that far side, and he drills it. It's the pass, it's the recoveries, and the follow-through. Makar on the power play makes it 1-0 Colorado.
Locker, when he says, I've got Pro, that means he's taking Protus's place on the line shift, right? That's been communicated to them by the head coach as to whose line is next, right? Then they sort it out. Pass back to the point. Will chase the Caps all the way to Kemper's neighborhood.
It's a misread there between the forward and the defenseman.
Beautiful send in for Hathaway. Pad save Georgiev. Capitals are going to a power play.
2 minutes for holding.
That's a great play. I mean, you look at the nice passing play up ice, and there he is reaching in. Taves heads off. Minor penalty right there. Just a reach in. Took Hathaway off balance. A little grab, and the Caps go to the power play.
Manson forced another turnover. One-handed down low. Manson well up from his point position, 42 in the white. Send it back there to MacKinnon, who is covering up off a beautiful head fake. MacKinnon snaps it upstairs. Wow. That is what you would call an individual effort.
The referees are conversing at the penalty box right now after this shot went in. They're in disbelief also. Talk about the stick handles. We are mesmerized by Kuzi and his shootouts. How about this 5-on-5? And then the flip of the wrist to the apex of the crossbar and the post. MacKinnon strikes with some nifty moves and stick handling. That was about 15 stick handles.
Protus pinwheels away from McDonald. Good work there, and Rodriguez will get it out. Newhook was looking for the 2-on-1. Habs bench wanted a hooking penalty. The play continues. A backhand bid for Kaut. Stopped by Kemper. Shout out to Lisa Aid Leidig, who beat breast cancer this year. She would wear her Hockey Fights Cancer sweatshirt and hat to chemotherapy, some hellish treatments, but count her among the blessed to turn away cancer.
You are right, sparingly for sure. The top three lines are mega minutes.
2-on-1, Kuznetsov and Milano. Fire and a glove save. Georgiev confidently stabbing that one.
Watch him just feel that puck coming in and doesn't go down, holds his blades and edges, and makes it look rather routine. That's a hard save.
Johansson with a step. Curls a pass beautifully. Snapshot here. Georgiev made the save on Dowd. And then he's taken back into the net, which leaves the pegs.
Georgiev coming into this season was 58, 48, and 11 with a .908 save percentage in 129 games. And there's that heavy hit at the end of it. Nice drop pass, by the way, by Marcus Johansson. That made that whole play and allowed the Caps a quality opportunity off the stick of Nick Dowd.
Nick Dowd, as Ovechkin waits and clears through center. On the carom, it's going to send in Mantha. Mantha fires, and look at Georgiev, 3 feet on top of the paint. The Capitals trail by 2 on home ice.
They snapped it around and beat the Capitals netminder.
Alexei Protas turned back by the defensive Newhook. He sends on Rodriguez. There's Newhook with the speed again. Kicked away by Kemper. Follow-up chance and a pad save. Darcy made on the attacking McCarr. Shooting Colorado by 8.
Here's that last play. Tic-tac-toe right up the gut there. Beautiful play. I mean, Newhook can absolutely fly. He had 33 points last year. He's a top-round pick. I mean, he's 1 of 3 all-time, I think.
O'Connor on the drop with comfort. Neat pass to himself. Then he elevates one to the front. Spoiled there by the sliding Carlson. Closing in, a centering pass and drive. McDonald caroms home. Jacob McDonald let it fly, and the ricochet turns on the light.
I mean, he's a guy that's toiled in the American League. He's playing the East Coast Hockey League. When you look at him, I think he's 29 years of age and making his mark now in the National Hockey League. Finds himself wide open at the top of the circle, hits off the glove, hits off a skate in front of the net, and comes right back at the goaltender. There it is in front of the net. Cogliano might get...
Coming to call on him was Dowd. Granted into a backhand pad save, Kemper. Loose puck to the corner. MacKinnon roaring back through center. Nathan MacKinnon and the Avs looking for their 10th win of the year on the overlap with Rantanen. Backdoor pass, bullseye. Lehkonen.
Joe Sakic was busy at the trade deadline. That might be his best pickup, is Lehkonen from Montreal. To me, he has been a different player here in town. And there's that pass across. Just about looked like it came off of Ovi's stick and Rantanen's stick at the same time. There it is coming across, and it goes right onto the stick of Lehkonen.
Georgiev with a 32 save shutout performance. Colorado wins it 4-0.